Hey guys, AK-47 Master here, back with more Chrono Trigger, and on the last episode, we investigated the basement area of Ares Dome to figure out that Lavos destroyed the world in the year 1999, leaving us in this bleak post-apocalyptic future that has been overrun by machines, and humans are basically useless in this part of time. So on this episode, we are heading to Site 32, because we have to head to Proto Dome to investigate and see about this time gate that we could possibly take back to our time. So we're going to want to take the jet bike, as Doan said. He gave us the keys to it. However, some robots, some security bots will stop us. We got to take them down, right? In battle. Well, not quite. Hold it right there. Oh, bro. Thanks for the intro, boys. Bro, you little can call me Johnny. I'm the leader of this pack. Now listen up. The ruined highway up ahead is the only road you got. You want to reach the other side, then you're gonna have to ride. In a race against me, that is. I'll let you use that jet bike, because that's the kind of guy I am. Don't sweat it, and don't you dare chicken out, babe. So, do you shiny axles know how to ride? You bet we do. Alright, so let's take the jet bike and take this guy up in his offer. Mode 7 graphics, yay! If you're someone who played racing games back in the SNES era, you know that Mode 7 was where it was at in terms of Super Mario Kart and F-Zero. Those two games being two of the greatest racing games of all time. So we got a basic race here. Just get to the end and you have a boost option. And main strategy for this is quite easy. Just go from left to right, make sure that Johnny does not get in your way, and once it gets past under 100, you want to start using your boost, and there we go. I thought I was actually going to lose the race at that point. Then we got a nice victory music theme playing, a nice 360 revolution around our car, and we are going to the other side of this region. You beat me, I don't get it. Well, you can challenge me again, anytime. We'll ride the wind, babe. Okay, so that's it for that race. And now we are here on the other side of this small little piece of land. And right here is the derelict factory, but that will have significance later after we go to Proto Dome. So let's head to Proto Dome now. And upon arriving here, you're going to notice a new type of enemy, the Exterminator. It's basically just a reskinned version of the bug, which is literally what one of the enemies in this area is called. It's just called a bug, and it looks exactly like this, except it's a different color. And a lot of these older games are notorious for having, a lot of these older RPGs are notorious for having enemies that are just recolored and versions of enemies you fought earlier on in the game. It's a little sad, but hey, what game doesn't do that? I mean, think of Mario in a sense. Like, think of Goombas. You have your regular Goombas, then you have your flying Goombas, then you have your flying Goombas that are in red. And then you have, you know, all sorts of stuff. Like Koopas, the same thing. Point is, a lot of game developers tend to get a little lazy when it comes to enemy design, and they usually tend to reskin or recolor already existing enemies to make new ones. But I'm going to stop this train of thought because it's basically just a rant about enemies in video games. It really doesn't make that big of a difference. If we could kick their butt, they are enemies. They are doing something right. So let's try to get a big bunch of these exterminators here in a nice good 3 bunch so we can get all of them at the same time. Very nice. Okay. Now, I never noticed how useful Marl's bow actually is. It actually is a pretty decent weapon, and I think we're going to get an upgrade to it very soon. Okay. Nice, we took out 2 of them. Now it's just this last one left. Let's use Wind Slash, because that should take him out. Yep, over 100 damage. Wow. Okay, nice. So let's head down here. Head over, and we see this robot just chilling out here, so let's talk to him. Let's investigate. What's this thing? It's in bad shape, but it looks like a humanoid robot. Incredible. I think I can fix it. What? Fix it? What if it attacks us like the other ones? I'm sure it won't. Robots don't attack of their own free will, you know. They only do it because humans make them that way. Luca, you really feel for them, don't you? I'd better get to work. The door won't budge. Alright, that should do it. I'm going to give it some juice. Good morning. Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress, I'm Mitchie. This is Chris, and that's Luca, the one who fixed you. Understood, Madam. Luca restored my circuits. Just Luca will do. That manner of address could potentially cause offense. I'm incapable of offensive speech. Well, some of us don't like it when people are so formal all the time. Isn't that right, Mitchie? Hehe. Understood, Luca. Alright, so what's your name? Name. Perhaps you are referring to my serial number. My serial number is R66Y. R66Y? Cool. Cool? What are you talking about? That won't do at all. Come on, Chris, let's give him a better name. R2D2, yes, R2D2, that's perfect. Your new name is R2D2, okay? My name is R2D2, data storage complete. Hey R2D2, there's something I was hoping you could. What happened here? This dome contained many humans and others like me. Oh dear, this is kind of hard to say, but I think something awful happened while you were out. I don't think anyone else is left. I see. What about yourselves? We came through a gate, a time warp from the year 1000. We learned there was a gate here when we went to Eris Dome. And then we found you when we came looking for the gate. But the door to the inner chamber is sealed shut, so it looks like we're out of luck. The dome's power has been shut off completely. The factory to the north contains an emergency power generator for this dome. I could bypass security to activate it. Shall we go there? You'll do that for us? You repaired me. Now it is my turn to be of assistance. However, the generator will produce power for only a short time. Someone must remain here to open the door as soon as power is restored to the dome. Mitchie or I can stay. Alright. Personally, I'd pick Luca. Great, I'll handle things here. Now, the reason why I pick Luca is because Mitchie's more of a support character in general, and I think Luca, for this next dungeon, isn't going to be that useful. So, alright, so let's head to the factory in the north. And also just going over basic stats, and in terms of power, Robo, which is, his default name, or, I gave him the fun little robot name of R2D2. His attack stat is one of the highest in the entire game. He's one of the best characters in this game. And he gets some of the best weapons and some of the best techniques in the game. Override security system 00. Alright. So overall, he's a great character. He's one of my favorites. He's going to be one of the characters I'm going to be using a lot through the game. Now, keep in mind, as we get more characters in this, in the story, I will switch my party up. So do not fret about that. I won't keep the same, the same party members throughout the entire game, but I will keep certain members on for a majority of the time. Obviously, for the majority of the game, you have to use Chrono as your main character, but later on in the game, we will be able to customize all 3 characters to our liking, which is good. But for now, we have to stick with Chrono. Chrono's not exactly a bad character. I think he's a good balance between physical attack and techniques, but it would be nice if we could customize. And right there we get the bandage bow. That's a great item to give to Michi. It actually does double the damage of a bronze bow gun, so you want to give her the bronze bow. Okay, so heading back up, we're actually going to want to go take the other elevator instead. Let's go. Let's avoid these guys. Alright, good. So yeah, that's the beauty of this game. You don't have to do every single battle, which I really like. And right here we got to a save point. So I guess that's about it for this episode. I think that's pretty good. We got to the Direlect factory. R2-D2 joined our party. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys on the next episode where we will be delving deeper into the Direlect factory. Peace.